In anticipation of Paul Thomas Anderson's upcoming action thriller One Battle After Another, we've tracked down where all of his other movies are streaming. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Tiana Taylor, and Chase Infiniti, One Battle After Another chronicles the exploits of a group of ex-revolutionaries as they attempt to rescue one man's daughter from their former enemy. One Battle After Another is already one of the highest-rated movies of the year, and it serves as a stark reminder of just how good Paul Thomas Anderson is at his best. The 11-time Oscar nominee has directed an impressive collection of excellent movies. His most famous is There Will Be Blood, the Daniel Day-Lewis-led period drama that's regarded as one of the best films of all time. If early critical reviews are to be believed, One Battle After Another is tracking to be another all-time cinematic triumph for Anderson. For those seeking more of Paul Thomas Anderson's work ahead of his latest, the list below provides streaming locations for every redemptive character arc, long take, and moving camera shot that's helped define Anderson's filmmaking style. Where Hard 8 is streaming. John C. Reilly as John Finnegan in Hard 8. Paul Thomas Anderson's feature directorial debut came in 1996 with Hard 8, a crime drama that follows a senior gambler who takes on a homeless man as his protégé, and their escapades in Vegas and beyond. The acclaimed character study features John C. Reilly, Philip Baker Hall, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Samuel L. Jackson in key roles. Hard 8 is among Anderson's lesser-known works, and as a result it isn't streaming on any of the major platforms. It can, however, be found on Canopy, the free streaming website that can be accessed with either a public library card or a university login. It can also be found for rental or purchase on the typical video-on-demand options like Apple TV, Amazon Prime Video, and Fandango at Home. Where Boogie Nights is streaming. Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly smiling in Boogie Nights. Anderson's first Academy Award nominations were earned for Boogie Nights, the star-studded drama that chronicles a nightclub dishwasher's rise to stardom in the golden age of porn. Widely considered one of the best movies of the 1990s if not all time, Boogie Nights was Anderson's definitive breakout film, and established him as one of the sharpest storytellers in Hollywood. Boogie Nights is currently streaming for free for those with a Paramount Plus account. Otherwise, it can be found on all major VOD outlets. Where Magnolia is streaming. Tom Cruise as Frank T. J. Mackey consoling the dying Earl Partridge played by Jason Robards in 1999's Magnolia. One of Anderson's most ambitious efforts, Magnolia tells the interconnected tales of several individuals as they search for meaning in the urban alleyways of the area of Los Angeles known as the Valley. Magnolia's fractured storytelling style was distinctive, and has inspired many subsequent movies. It also features some of Anderson's best long-take shots, making it noteworthy in his filmography. Magnolia actually isn't available on any of the major streaming platforms, so it can't be viewed for free anywhere. In order to watch, movie fans will have to rent or purchase the movie from one of the bigger VOD platforms. Where Punch Drunk Love is streaming. Adam Sandler in a supermarket in Punch Drunk Love. Punch Drunk Love was a bit of a departure in genre for Anderson, as he ventured into the romantic comedy arena with this offbeat but touching story. Starring Adam Sandler in what was a very unusual role for him at the time, Punch Drunk Love earned Sandler acclaim for his performance and Anderson applause for yet another powerful, if simplistic, story. Once again, prospective viewers will need to head to Canopy, or its contemporary library-associated streaming service, Hoopla, to watch this Anderson entry. Punch Drunk Love can also be found on the Criterion Channel streaming service. Where There Will Be Blood is streaming. Daniel Plainview, Daniel Day-Lewis, covered in oil in There Will Be Blood. Credit, Miramax. Anderson's dramatic masterpiece There Will Be Blood tells the story of Daniel Plainview, a ruthlessly ambitious oilman during the turn of the 20th century whose greed ultimately turns him towards cruelty. Daniel Day-Lewis dominates Anderson's near-perfect screenplay as Plainview, and of the 8 Oscar nominations that went to There Will Be Blood, 2 turned into winners, including Best Actor for Day-Lewis. As of now, There Will Be Blood is only available on Canopy and Hoopla for free streaming, and the major VOD platforms for purchase or rental. Where The Master is streaming. Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master. Despite boasting legitimate star power in the form of a potent Joaquin Phoenix and frequent Paul Thomas Anderson collaborator Philip Seymour Hoffman, The Master remains one of Anderson's more under-the-radar films. It is still recognized as a powerful psychological drama, and features Phoenix as a World War II vet who falls under the wing of a cult leader, Hoffman. The Master is currently streaming free for those with Amazon Prime Video accounts, along with Canopy and Hoopla. It can be readily purchased from VOD platforms, too. Where Inherent Vice is streaming. Doc, Joaquin Phoenix, and Sancho, Benicio del Toro, drinking at a bar in Inherent Vice. Phoenix also starred in Anderson's very next film, the black comedy crime movie Inherent Vice. Driven by an ensemble cast loaded with stars, Inherent Vice follows a stoner private eye as he investigates three connected cases in 1970s Los Angeles. It caught some flack for being a bit scattershot, making Inherent Vice an entertaining watch, but among Anderson's lowest-rated movies. Like The Master, Inherent Vice can be found streaming for free on Amazon Prime Video for those with an account. Otherwise it's available to buy or rent via your favorite VOD platform. Where Phantom Thread is streaming. Daniel Day-Lewis smiling in Phantom Thread. Anderson's second collaboration with Daniel Day-Lewis dominated the 90th Academy Awards, with Anderson and Day-Lewis each garnering an Oscar nomination. The movie earned 6 total nominations, winning 1 for Best Costume Design. An examination of a haute couture dress designer in 1950s London, Phantom Thread is likely behind only There Will Be Blood and perhaps Boogie Nights as far as universal acclaim is concerned.